The following video contains personal stories of Indigenous people who have experienced homelessness. Drug use, violence, foster care, residential school, and recounting traumatic experiences are discussed. Residential school survivors, their families, and Indigenous people dealing with intergenerational trauma can access mental health and crisis supports through the Indian Residential School Survivors Society at 1-800-721-0066. Others affected by this content can call 310 Mental Health at 310-6789.
In Lekwungen, I still know means good medicine. And the essence of I still know good medicine can be from your spirit, your heart. It's something that you exercise and practice as an everyday expression of helping uplift people. And it's not something you do from 8:30 to 4:30 and then you go home and flick off that light switch, right? It's something that's with you 24 hours a day. It's with you. You grew up with it. It's around you. Your family has taught you, whether it's through the longhouse or through canoe pulling or other traditions that your family participates in, and community work with, in your own nation, where you carry through and conduct yourself in sharing that I still know, that good medicine. And Lekwungen culture, I still know, is powerful. When we're serving and supporting our Indigenous homelessness community, that I still know good medicine work. It was through outreach. It was through maintaining that role of engagement with our people who are living on the streets, by bringing food, by talking to them, filling out applications and following up, coming back and taking them for coffee, letting them know they're not alone, and shouldering up with other I still know good medicine warriors from other outreach agencies, Indigenous outreach agencies, and letting them know we stand together in solidarity and supporting and serving you.
Understanding and embodying good medicine will be essential in ending Indigenous homelessness. Indigenous outreach workers have a deep understanding of the cultural and systemic barriers that prevent Indigenous peoples from accessing the services they need. They are in the best position to share good medicine.
I honestly believe having Indigenous outreach worker is so valuable due to being aware and understanding that these are our moms and fathers and brothers and sisters, relatives in the streets who are suffering. And when you go into the communities where you have Indigenous homeless, they may be survivors of residential school or of Indian hospital or the 60 scoop, other things that we sometimes take for granted in the settler agencies, not being fully aware of the relationships. And Indigenous outreach workers are able to bridge that gap in the relationship and provide that respect and support, as well as serve our Indigenous communities in ways that are often overlooked, and our people fall through the gaps.
For agencies and organizations to embrace good medicine and lasting truth and reconciliation, that will mean investing in permanent Indigenous outreach workers, communications, support, and leadership in response to Indigenous homelessness.
Ultimately, I envision seeing every nonprofit housing agency having Indigenous leadership directorships, being able to create true equitable partnerships in decision making, so the point in time count for Indigenous homelessness is reduced and even eliminated.
We're all part of the web of interconnections, and this means that change is the responsibility of every one of us. Learn more and get involved today.